Thank you for the shares and the likes and for tuning in. We're going to start in just a minute. I just thought I would try something new. Thank you. All right. Anyone over here? All right. All right. Well, welcome to today's presentation. It's a special edition of Good Rising TV. I know I've said I'm not really following the moon that much anymore. However, there's so much going on right now. I'm, this is just a special edition that it happens to be the new moon. My name is Arit Tachia Ahmet, Cosmic Sound Healer, Chemitones Cosmic Sound Healer, Light Being Wellness Center, Asmataji Temple of Divine Light Healing and Sweet Sounds. And we've got some chimes here. I'll switch the camera around so you can see them in a minute. We've got the chimes for Anpu, the opener of the way, and Mercury, representing Gemini and Mercury, Jehuti. We've got the new moon, Shisheta, the sun, Ra. We've got Venus, or Hetaru, representing Taurus and Apis, the constellation. And we're really here today because of Nibiru. I also have this wonderful tone for Nibiru and all the strange things happening in the sky and in the environment, attributing to fires in Canada. There's several people that believe it has to do with Nibiru. Nibiru is a planet that, or asteroid, or is it a planet? I think they consider it a planet that passes through the orbit of the Earth every 3,600 years, and apparently it is in our presence now. They've been doing things to cover it up, to block out the light from the sun, because there's two suns, and the moon has been looking pink and orange, even if it's not strawberry moon, lots of things. So I've been wanting to do this session for Nibiru, and it just so happens to be the time of the new moon that I'm doing it. So let's start with our singing bowl, which is tuned to the root chakra for grounding. And when we're opening things up, we go counterclockwise. When we're closing them, we go clockwise. So counterclockwise. I'm going to do a little bit of Om. All right, so what do we do at these sessions? Like I said, each one of these chimes is tuned to a different planet, and the chemitones, they correspond to different Neteru. I also have this tone here for grounding, the earth tone, that's Gib. So usually what I do is I do one transmission where I go through all the tones, and then I do one just for the new moon. And as you know, I look at the 13-month sidereal astrology system. And in this system, the sun is still in sidereal Taurus until the 21st. So I'll be back with the official Good Rising TV transmission then. And the new moon was still in sidereal Taurus yesterday. and today it's in Gemini. So it's in the sacred hoop, and I'll be doing a cosmic adorations offering shortly after this. And so I also have Gemini here. Gemini, the moon is in sidereal Gemini at this moment, and the sun will be moving into Gemini in a few days, and Mercury is still in sidereal Taurus. So I believe the reason it's kind of transitionary is due to the fact that there's 13 constellations, because at the end of the month they say there's a blue full moon, but that's only because we're opposite of Ophiuchus right now. Because when you're looking towards Ophiuchus, 13th constellation, you're looking towards the center of the Milky Way, and when you're looking at Gemini, which is at the other end, you're looking out of the galaxy. All right, so let's get on with these sounds. Let me move this over just a little bit. If you have any questions, just pop them in the chat. And if you're on TikTok, Brain Awakenings, just tap the screen a few times. That lets the algorithm know that something's going on over here, and that would be great. Thank you. And we always start with Anpu, the opener of the ways. Oh, I said I was going to turn the camera so you could see the chimes. So. Some of them. Great Awakenings. Shine up better. Dua Anpu Dua Joti Dua Sasheta Anpu Dua Joti Dua Sasheta Dua Dua do again. Nakuan pu Naku Jahuti Naku Sasheta Nakura Nakueru Nakune Peru Nupuge. I am on pool. I open the way. So you can see the real from the unreal. You find me at the crossroads. I lead the way. To the scales of truth. I am the cosmic mind and divine intelligence. Open up to me. Put aside your vanity. Stop thinking. Just be. Listen to the guidance within you. Don't let this world confuse you. I am Sasheta. Here at this new beginning, write out your intention for your creativity. Write out your intentions in alignment with the cosmic forces of creation. universal consciousness. I am the cosmic scribe. We create with our words. We create with our thoughts. We create with our mind. We create with our minds, our consciousness. With the oneness of mind and heart. Nukura Kaparatim. I am the new day of eternity. I am a new day of enlightenment. What shall you create today? What will you transform today? What will end today in the now? I create joy from my anger. I create peace from ignorance. I create abundance with gratitude. I am the light of my creation. I am the heart of the lion. I am the eye of the great dawn. Nuku Heteru, I am Heteru. I am the goddess of love and beauty. The power of life force energy. I see the gift in every adversity. I am the gift in adversity. I see the value of adversity. I am Nibiru. I am passing through today. I bring a message to you. I am a message for humanity. Can you hear me? The time has come to ascend the third dimension. The time has come to create and manifest from a higher perspective. I am spiritual aspiration. Or victory in this spiritual warfare. I am gay. I am the earth, wherever you may be. If you're standing on solid ground, you're standing upon me. In every dimension and galaxy, I am security. I am your root. I am strength. I am stability. I am the ground you are grounded with and to. Do unto. Do Jehuti. Do Sasheta. Do Aram. Do a Heteru. Do a Netheru. Do again. Do again. Right, good job. Okay. All right. I really enjoy sharing these transmissions with you. I do, self-care for myself. It's different when you're sharing it with others. That's all I can say. It's added, not benefit, but it adds another enjoyment. If you have any questions or comments, this is a great time to type them in. I don't usually respond when I'm in the transmission. For those of you on YouTube, I guess since you're still there, the sound must be decent today. I don't know why it sounds like a robot sometimes. Sometimes it does. All right. So let's see, where are we? Okay, got time for a little bit more. I think this time I'm going to focus on Nibiru, and yeah, since it's a messenger, I'm going to focus on Nibiru, Shisheta, and Heteru. Well, no, I'm going to leave the sun and I'm just going to chant for Nibiru. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to leave the tones, but just focus on Nibiru. Let me look up, see what else I know about Nibiru. It's been a long time. I know they call it Nibiru, but over here we call it Nibiru. Oops. Nibiru. Okay, here we go. Okay, space.com. Nibiru, the non-existent planet. This is base.com. Linked to the close of the Mayan calendar, a variety of rumors spread regarding ways the world would end back in 2012. One popular contender was Nibiru, a supposed planet that some claimed would collide with Earth at the end of that year. But despite the buzz, there's no scientific evidence supporting the alleged planet's existence. And of course, our planet survived 2012 without absorbing a massive impact. Nibiru has been linked to NASA by various bloggers. Because of this claimed connection, space agency officials put out a statement saying that no big planet was coming to destroy the Earth in 2012. What follows below is the true science and history of this supposed rogue planet, with reference to a real object, Comet Elenin, that somehow got mixed up in the whole mess. So this is a site that has information on Nibiru, but says it doesn't exist. The origins of the Nibiru myth began in 1976 when Zechariah Stitchin wrote The 12th Planet, a book which Stitchin owns unique translation of Sumeria cuneiform to identify a planet, Nibiru, orbiting the sun every 3,600 years. Several years later, Nancy Leader, a self-described psychic, announced that the aliens she claimed to channel had warned her this planet would collide with Earth in 2003. After a collision for a year, the date was moved to 2012, where it was linked to the close of the Mayan long count period. Of course, we know the Mayan long counts didn't close out, it just restarted. When Comet Elenin appeared in 2012, many were concerned that it was the mysterious planet in disguise, despite the fact that planets and comets appear very different under a telescope. A comet has a gas atmosphere called a coma and a tail, while a planet does not. But instead of slamming into the Earth, the comet strayed too close to the sun and broke into pieces. The leftover fragments will continue on their path to the outer solar system for the next 12,000 years. Still bits of a comet and not a more cohesive planet. So, okay, well, I'm going to switch to another site. So that's the one where people say it doesn't exist. Nibiru from Babylonian astrology. This is from Wikipedia. Nibiru, also translated Nibiru, is a term in the Akkadian language translating to crossing or point of transition, especially of rivers. For example, river crossings, well, the Milky Way is called the Great River, or ferry boats. While the nature of the crossing in astronomy has long been a source of confusion in scholarly and popular opinion, in 2015 report for the Cuneiform Digital Library Bulletin, Emmanuel Friedman analyzed that extant cuneiform evidence and concluded that the hypothesis that the name Nibiru may be assigned to any visible astronomical object that marks an equinox is supported by cuneiform evidence. Nibiru was considered the seat of the Sumus deus who shepherds the stars like sheep in Babylon, identified with Marduk. The establishment of the Nibiru point is described in Tablet 5 of the creation epic Enuma Elish. Hey, my building is on Elish. When Marduk fixed the locations of Nibiru, Enlil, and Ea in the sky. Nibiru, which is said to have occupied the passageways of heaven and earth because everyone ask Nibiru if they cannot find the passage. Nibiru is Marduk's star, which the gods in heaven cause to be visible. Nibiru stands as a post at the turning points. Reminds me of Anpu and Alegba. The others say of Nibiru, the post, the one who crosses the middle of the sea, Tiamat, without calm. May his name be Nibiru, for he takes up the center of it. The path of the stars of the sky should be kept unchanged. Okay, now let me see if I can find here, Crystal links. She usually has good information. Pretty much the same information. Nope, I don't see the one I'm looking for. I wonder. Look, one more source. There's a couple of music albums. Planet Nibiru. Nope, I don't see it. Let's see about the messenger. I was taught it means the messenger. Type in Nibiru the messenger. Let me get Nibiru Age of Secrets, Messenger of the Gods, video games. That's interesting. The video games is called Nibiru Messenger of the Gods. So they must have gotten it from somewhere. Okay, well, if I ever find it, I will post it. Because I know where I can look. One more place. Accutonics. The people who make the chimes. Because that is where I first learned about Nibiru. Here we go. Accutonics. Nibiru. Okay, here we go. The Nibiru tuning fork set includes and spans 3 musical octaves. The combination of the fork and Nibiru creates an interval that can musically be identified as beautiful, bluesy, and emotional. This interval sings like a calling out, a searching. Hearing this interval helps to dislodge the pain or longing by emotionally and spiritually acknowledging it. Nibiru initiates healing on the emotional and spiritual level. Where Chiron addresses and heals the wounds and releases the physical, Nibiru seeks the emotion of the wound and reunite the physical and spiritual. Nibiru is designed for advanced therapeutic applications, always used in combination with Om to make the Om Nibiru musical and healing interval. The Nibiru tuning forks helps us to initiate profound changes on a deep spiritual level that are based on the principles of love and interconnectivity, providing support when we are at a crossroads in our lives and helping us to recognize our true calling so that we can understand the flow of time, cycles, repetitions, and the lessons of lifetimes. Wow, there's a lot of information here. Known to the ancient cultures as the planet of the crossing and to modern scientists as Planet X, Nibiru escaped from another solar system and was pulled into the orbit by the gravitation and affinity for our sun. The rich history of this planet and its influence on every aspect of Earth and our existence can be felt and remembered through the sound portal that Nibiru tones create. The application, cosmology, astrology, and mythology of the Nibiru set are explained in depth in the practitioner program, Acutonics Level 4 Advanced Harmonic Applications. Well, that is the information I needed. All right, so now we're going to have, Uja. Let's see what this says. What does a good foundation look like for you as a daily practice? Okay. All right, that's a good question. Daily practice, I can just speak on my daily practice. I don't know about everyone else, but this is Asmataji Temple of Divine Light, Healing, and Sweet Sounds. And I follow the 10-day calendar, 10-week calendar. That's the ancient Kemetic calendar. I follow the one from the Earth Center. And let's see, do I have the app on this phone? I don't. I'm going to download it so I can share it with you. So I have different activities for each day of the week. Let's see, the Earth Center. And my practice has expanded to include traditions of the 4 directions, because that's who I am. I'm a woman of the 4 directions. And I'm also focusing on manifesting with my words and my thoughts. So that's the introduction. Earth Center. Oh my goodness. It's not showing up here. Oh, I spelled it wrong. The Earth Center. Okay, here we go. And this is a calendar put out by the tradition from Mali, the Dogon. So it's a serious calendar. So it's 10-day weeks. So here's the calendar I follow. And I have a paper calendar too. And so as you can see, it has 10-day weeks. So I have certain activities for each day. So, and when I wake up in the morning, when I don't have something to do like right away, and I don't have to jump up and leave, I 10 minutes of chanting Om Amun Rapata. I have 20 minutes of meditation. Then I have 10 minutes of affirmations, my daily affirmations. Then I transition to chant. So I have some Native American chants I offer for the ancestors of this land, Turtle Island, Amaraka. And I make offerings to my ancestral lineage. And then I have some chants from the East that I come across in my journeys for manifesting. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and some of the different deities, the Hindu tradition, which at one time was a colony of Ethiopia and Kemet. Then I do my morning chores, and then in the afternoon I have my devotion to the Kemetic Neteru, and depending on what day it is, my tutelaries. And then depending on what day it is, I have the Divine Holy Day, I have the Ancestral Day, and then there's 2 days of rest in those 10 days. And then at sunset, I've been using this other wonderful app. Oh, it's not on this phone either. There it is. Another fabulous app called Alpenglow, and it tells you the time of the blue hour and the gold and the sunset. So I've been either chanting for an hour during that time or something else spiritual during that time. And then I don't say I do self-care every day, but at least 2 to 3 days a week, I do tuning fork self-care. And on the days of rest during those 10-day cycles, I do yoga postures and meditate 20 minutes a day, no matter what, even if I have to get up and leave right away. I've been very consistent with that. It looks like you had some more questions. Okay, I hope you're still there, Kelly. I hope you got the answer. I didn't see your question earlier. And I can send you a clip of this part where I just addressed my practice. I guess I put it out there now. So, okay. So now we're going to return to, so a good spiritual practice, in my opinion, I forgot to mention study. Temple of Aset, you have to have study, meditation, and devotion. Listening to the teachings, reflecting on the teachings, meditating the teachings, and devotion. So, okay, the clip. Yeah, so I would say, giving thanks, honoring your ancestors, working with the cosmic forces of nature, the gods and goddesses, to maintain balance in your life and to create. Meditation to stop thinking, and use your meditation to manifest and visualize what you'd like. Intentions and chanting your affirmations, writing out your intentions is how you manifest. Music is a big part of my spiritual practice. Songwriting is where I'm completely connected to the divine, because I'm getting music from the divine that divine wants me to share. So, and then movement, yoga and dancing, working with the elements. That's why at the altar we have fire, air, water, earth, pouring the water. Those are really powerful elements. I guess I will make a video about that. Thank you so much for that suggestion. I'll write it down. And then following the celestial motions is crucial for me. So Dua, for asking that question, that's a really good subject for a video. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the Nibiru. I just read some information that I didn't even know was there about Nibiru. So I'm definitely going to share that. So that'll be fun. So on this video, I'm just going to zone out and just be chanting Nibiru. And I'll read it again at the end so we can just soak it in some more. Change my leg position. For those of you just tuning in, this is a special edition of Cosmic Chimes and Chanting and Good Rising TV from Asmataji Temple of Divine Light, Healing, and Sweet Sounds. I'm going to move Nibiru into the view of of the, well, I'll just change the camera. No, let's see. I'm going to do this. Smooth these over a little bit. I'm going to play all the chimes, but I'm only going to be chanting for Nibiru. So we have chimes here that are tuned to the different planets, and I'm chanting the names of the Kemetic deities. And so this special presentation is not because it's the new moon. It just happens to be at the new moon for the planet Nibiru. I call it called Nibiru. Its planet passes through our solar system every 3,600 years, and it brings great chaos, disaster, adversity. However, we know that there's a gift in every adversity, and adversity is prosperity. Prosperity is adversity. That's a Kemetic proverb. And that there's a great message from this messenger. Okay, so this is just so we can really connect with Nibiru. 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 NewMoon Nibiru. NewMoon Nibiru. NewMoon Nibiru. I am the great messenger. From a distant system, I am the Lord of Peru. I bring great change and transformation. Cataclysmic vibration. If you cannot make these changes, you will fade away. They block me from your vision in your sky. Yet you can feel my frequency, though you cannot see me. They want to keep you in the darkness, yet I bring you the light that will free your people. I bring a message for the melanated beings of this world. They have blocked your memory. They feed off your emotions. It's time to awaken and abandon their frequency. See the light of Nibiru. Feel the vibes of Nibiru. Stand strong during these times of drastic changes. Have courage and trust your intuition. This is your destiny. Aku Nibiru. Aku Nibiru. Aku Nibiru. Hakuna Paru. Hakuna Paru. Hakuna Paru. Hakuna Paru. Hakuna Paru. Oh, Navaroo. Do I Peace, peace, supreme peace. Oh, yes. It's been so long since I studied with Nibiru because I've been so focused on the the celestial movements, and even in my self-care, I haven't been using Nibiru very much, and I had forgotten that we studying Nibiru a lot, that I didn't see any of those sources pop up today when I did that little scan, but they were saying that Nibiru is the planet of melanated people, that it brings a message for us specifically. And while I was doing the transmission, I was reflecting on what cataclysmic change is going on right now that I'm aware of, that's positive for us, not the not the things of the third dimension, like Juneteenth, which is today, but things on the fifth dimension. Because when you're watching all these videos, they're all talking about history or how things are right now. There's a lot of debating going on the identity of African Americans, how that's not an actual thing. That was something made up by the government, because the original people of this continent, North, Central, and South America, which is known as Chi Amaru or Amaruka. It's also known as Tom Mary in the Meta language. But the original first people of even this continent were Black. And when the colonizers, or whoever they were, the pirates came, they started reclassifying us as American Indian, and then American Indian. They named us American Indian, and people think that's a misnomer because they thought this was India. However, at one time, all of it was called the Indies. You have West Indies, you have East India, and this was America India. I've seen pages from books where they're discussing this classification. So they reclassified us from who we were to American Indian, and then Negro, then Black, then African American. So there's no such place as Africa America, other than America. And so I was thinking about what cataclysmic thing going on in the fifth dimension is going on with us, melanated people of Turtle Island in particular, which is North America. And that is our identity. Like, more and more people are coming into the awareness of what I just shared with you, thanks to social media, because when I first got into this, there weren't people studying this or speaking about this in my circle. I didn't know anyone who's can trace their lineage back to the 1600s and the 1800s, when their people were first classified as colored, and that there's lots of tribes that did not assimilate and did not move to reservations and did not become federally recognized. So anyway, I believe that that is one of the big changes that is coming for us with Nibiru. So I'm going to read the description again. Oh, let me see. There's a few comments. Okay, yes, I will post a video. And Kelly Still Speaks. If you are following me, if you could just send me a DM to remind me, because it's not that I'll forget. I just don't want it to take forever for me to finish. And let's see. I love Crystal Links. Yes, Crystal Links is very good. Unarian Wisdom. Oh, is that what this is? I don't know. Hello, Robert. Thank you for tuning in. It has the potential for uniting us, because we all, well, I know there's some beings that aren't walking around that aren't human. But it is humanity. All right, so let me read that information about Nibiru again. And this is from the Acutonics.com website, which is the originators of these cosmic chimes and the tuning forks that I work with. They're acupuncturists who, not all of their clients liked the needles, and they were also astrologers. So they had this healing modality designed with the tuning forks and chimes that are tuned to the different planets. And of course, those correspond to different Greek deities. And so at Kemet tones, we take them back to Kemet, and they correspond to African deities. And some American deities like Sedna. There's a tone for Sedna. And there's a tone for Chiron, which is a Greek deity. But that one corresponds to Imhotep. So anyway, here reading from Acutonics. The Nibiru tuning fork set includes and spans 3 musical octaves. The combination of the Om tuning fork and the Nibiru tuning fork creates an interval that can be identified as beautiful, bluesy, and emotional. This interval sings like a calling out, a searching. Hearing this interval helps to dislodge this pain or longing by emotionally and spiritually acknowledging it. Nibiru initiates healing on the emotional and spiritual level, where Chiron addresses and heals the wounds and releases the physical. Nibiru seeks to address the emotion of the wound and reunite the physical and spiritual. Nibiru is designed for advanced therapeutic applications. Always used in combination with Om to make the Om Nibiru musical and healing interval. The Nibiru tuning fork helps us to initiate profound, deep spiritual level that are based on the principles of love and interconnectivity, providing support when we are at a crossroads in our lives and helping us to recognize our true calling so that we can understand the flow of time, cycles, repetitions, and the lessons of lifetimes. Known to the ancient cultures as the planet of the crossing and to modern scientists as Planet X, Nibiru escaped from another solar system and was pulled into orbit by the gravitation and affinity for our sun. The rich history of this planet and its influence on every aspect of Earth and our existence can be felt and remembered through the sound portal that the Nibiru tones create. Another solar system. Well, the closest solar system that I am familiar with, and I'm wondering, is that Sirius star system? I've never wondered that before. Other solar system. So I'm going to look into that. The application, cosmology, astrology, and mythology of the Nibiru set are explained in depth in our practitioner training program, Acutonics Level 4. Okay. All right. Well, that is the program for today. I really appreciate you tuning in, and those of you on YouTube, since I did not hear from you that it sounds like a robot, I'm trusting that it sounds okay. If not, I will, of course, post a replay from TikTok. I think I forgot to show you the tone for Nibiru. There it is. It's a beautiful plum purple color. Purple's my favorite color. Let's see the purple tones of Nibiru. Show you like this. I can't see it that way. Here we go. There we go. Beautiful Nibiru tones. All right. So I've made myself a few notes. I'm going to make a video about the spiritual practice at Asmajishi Temple, and one about Nibiru, the other solar system. See if I can find that reference about the message for melanated people. And Robert, one of my favorite teachers, he's a teacher of galactic wisdom from the Galactic Federation and the Book of Knowledge. He mentioned Unarian wisdom, which I'd never heard of before. So I'm learning from you all too. All right. Thank you so much for being here and for your comments and suggestions and questions. And I am taking a little break, and then I'll be back in a few minutes with Cosmic Chimes and Chanting, Cosmic Adorations for the Sacred Hoop, because the moon is now in the Sacred Hoop, which is my favorite area of the sky. Gemini, Sirius, and Orion. So I have special offerings for Jehuti, Aset, Anpu, of course, Asar, and Shesheta, and some wisdom teachings on Shesheta. So I'll be back on the Tachia Amet music channel. Oh, I see this one. I posted it to the wrong channel on YouTube. So I'll have to fix that. And what else? Yep, I'll be back soon. Do a tap. I can do this part later. Okay, yeah, so I posted this on the wrong live stream, so I will try to upload it. Thank you for being here. Do a hatep. All right.